everybody. Thank you for coming in today. I know that some of the energies today you're looking at inside and you're wondering what kind of actions you take in your twin flames journey, what kind of situations you need to take within your own journey, what it's cooking. There is a lot of the going on right now with the whole twin flame community. A lot of the things was unfold. A lot of the things they came in a little bit more than just the complicated, but they're not complicated. What makes it complicated? It's the unhealed situations from within you, unhealed childhood. That is a that your inner child is not in peace. That it is coming from. And if your inner child is mad, so when you're getting into the relationships like this, your inner child that is not healed yet is gonna cause you issues within twin flames. This is kind of like gonna be the things, but I'm gonna tell you a story. Back in the days, was it a part of I am movement under the Universal Church and Triumph, and they shared the story with me. They hadn't talked for so long, and they both traveled from Chicago to a same destination. I don't remember the destination. That was it, to see a relatives and there. For some reason, those two were put together to sit together next to each other. Simply, the universe told them they have no choice, but they have to figure out their situations after 20 years. The advice was from them is one thing: don't wait for the divine to go to that point, to that situations, that things inside. So this is what we are going to be discussing it right now. Today, that was a brought in by the Blue Swan, and so on. I want to say thank you, and yeah, it's a good thing. It's a good topic to be discussed today. That discussion, and hopefully we are going to have a great questions here. We hope we're going to have some great to the community, because it's about a community to get better. That's what that is. At some point I was thinking to do some another topic, but maybe I'm going to be doing something else tomorrow. We'll see about that. But right now, let me recognize the people who just came in into the chat. Alicia, thank you for coming in. By the way, happy birthday to you lately. Sasha, thank you for coming in. Grande, 777, thank you for coming in. Please ask your questions, put them in, and we're going to be answer it in order. By working with the twin flames, it's hard. It's probably the one of the hardest thing you have to deal with, because when you were born, you were actually learned the basic situations from within you. You learned the talk, the beliefs of words, and so on and so on. You learn the communications, and you learn when the things doesn't go your way. You begin to learn how to make it other people to make it your way, and so on and so on. So all this is gonna be triggered if you learn the wrong things. But who you learn from it? You learn it from within your childhood. First of all, that is within the family. The second of all, with the kids, the environment that you grow up, the relationship with the rest of the kids, daycare, the way the situations of the daycare and what they taught you to learn, your first human base behaviors in there. What was the behaving from what you knew? That will reflect on everything into the twin flame relationships. But throughout these experiences, I had some people who are runners, and they coming in. It's like, Dio, I have no choice. I have to go ahead and do these things. I have to go touch back with it. What should I do? What should I say? What it is, and what so on. You have to understand that if the human-based relationships are not put in order, the universe, if he has these special missions for you, is gonna force you to fix this one way or another. You might be not be with your twin flame, but the universe is gonna be pushing you there because you separate from within yourself, from within you. And one of the separations within the twin flames is the energy between. It's gonna deteriorate to a point that either is gonna break, it's not gonna have any purpose, and the divine sees that, and that connection is going to be completely kind of like pull it away. Maybe next life, next time life, maybe the next time the one is going to be up there guiding the other, and so on and so on. That is a lot of cases within this, but there is some cases that ultimately you are not given a choice, and to some of the people is not given a choice. The separation is not an option for it. Take a look at it, Sherry and Lee, for example. I will tell you that stories. Go take a look at it. Them, uh, Rob and Angie. Take a look at it. Also, you guys know I sharing this video in Petya and Andre channel, their Facebook group. Do you think that they had options? Why do you think the divine has this option? Divine gave you the options from within you. The divine gives you everything inside. Hi, Elizabeth. Thank you for coming in. And where there is no options from the divine, I see a lot of the stories in there and learn from it. I have a twin flames that comes in and they're like, Dio, what should I do? What can I do? And so on. Help is given. Help is given. As long as you decide that whatever you learn, gonna put up to action. Why do you learning twin flames? I want you to ask yourself this question from within you. Why you learning it? It's like you are not given a choice. You are awakened. You have to understand yourself. You to move up. You to get in there. Currently, the way that the energies are, it is a lot of the people have uh, so much negative energies, and I'll tell you why. Because most of the energy, most of the informations that's coming in right now, even through the light workers are studying the darkness right now. Twin flames study the darkness. Everyone studied the darkness. But the more we study, the more we pay attention to it, the more we're looking at within the toxic relationships, the more we're digging into the toxic, we're actually infusing it. So my suggestion to you is, I was thinking about to make the video. Probably I will send a general message out there for that reason. But when the separation is not an options, nothing is going to work in life. Everything is going to crush down. It's going to be broke down. Everything. Because you were supposed to broke it down from within, changed and evolve, improved your uh, psyche from it. You improve and evolve as a twin flame. That's what you got to ignite. You're not doing the work. You're not getting into it. The things still have to go on. So now the crash and burn, it's coming for you to go ahead and rebuild from within. Usually the life's teaching you. Some of the life stories when I become in public as a twin flame, you don't want to hear them. Some of the things I don't share it in public with the people they tell me. That's the one reason for it. When they lost the light from within. when they put their lives on hold until there was no given other option. But you gotta be very careful with the both sides of the realms, the both sides of the gravity from within. You have to learn that the friendship is there, the truth has to be there. You have to learn to evolve. You have to learn to go ahead and dig from within you. That's what you came. You might not gonna like it, but you came for this. And that separation, first of all, from within, okay, it is for you. You unite yourself with who you really are, and then you dealing with it. And separation from within yourself is not an option. And we're talking about unions. Everyone wants the union, but are you evolved for that union? Are you the true twin flame from within you with you? Before we're talking about a separation. Separation from the twin flames, we talk about and discussed it before. It comes in to point out the things that you need to do, but you're not doing it, you're not improving it, you're not doing the right things, you're not getting into the right positions. Guess what? The separation is going to be really in order you to do it, and life is going to teach you. The karma is going to take over. The energy has to be balanced. The situations, they has to be balanced. Otherwise, there is no internal peace. If you are an internal peace as a twin flame, you did the right things, you did the right situation, and so on and so on and so on. You get in at the inner peace inside of you. You know who they are. You are. You know that you did all the work. You did your inner child. You solved your distort energies within you, in yourself. You work on your personality dysfunctions. If you had the personality problems with the psychology, you did all the inner work. So guess what you did? You end the separations with your true self as a twin flame, and then you're ready for it to be with your twin flame, and you understand how hard it is. It is hard. It's not easy, but does it worth it? Yes, it is. Yes, it is, because when you're here as a twin flame, you finish your destiny, you finish your missions from within you, your personal mission. And you know very well that if your twin flame or your soulmate or your divine partnership, they're not ready to match this in there, they have another choices. They either gonna do it or not. But usually the separations after the meeting uh, creates these issues. But sometimes if there is a divine purposes for it, the divine is going to really rock in your boat. Talking about both of you. By the way, just today, please send a lot of love and light towards Diamond B. She was supposed to have the baby, our baby here in the room. So, yes, put some lots of love to this baby. And if you have so many questions for this, now is the time. But looking inside of you, um, there was an older couple, which is they celebrated 75 years of marriage. They were very old. I think like they were in their probably 90s, something like that. And the priest asked them what was all about that their relationship survived. And he said one thing: we worked our issues out. The problem with the twin flame community, the twin flame situations, is most of the people don't work the things out. Why? Because they're focused on what the other does. The other have to match what their personal desires, their personal needs, their personal situations. That is the little child that doesn't evolve to look from within. That's what takes so long. That's what it takes so much because it's not working out. And they're like, until my twin flame doesn't react the way I want it, it's not gonna come. Well, they're not reacting the way they should react because whatever they ask for their twin flame is what it's missing within them. They're expecting their twin flame to give them, to support them, to fix all their issues. No, it's not. Twin flame is totally opposite. Twin flames trigger you to fix yourself so you can be worth it for that relationship. And when other people abandon this divine gift as a twin flame, a lot of it suffering the situations. Karma, destiny, life, and so on and so on. And then the separation is not an option at all. You're like, you know what? We gotta put the things together. I'm gonna work on me. You're gonna work on yourself. We are both gonna work together. If you've been working at an inner work together with your twin flame, your soulmate, your divine partnership, you know exactly what and how did it work. How much evolution you got? How much did they evolve from within? You know how that is. But if there is no mutual agreement within this inner work, if there was a damage, if it was a breaking up of the friendship, if it was a breaking up of um, whatever heart connection or anything else, if there was other things involved, then the divine's like, you guys have no base. You can't build a twin flame relationship if there is no friendships, if there is no proper truth from within, if there is no the basic needs. So the universe gives you chances, the divine is giving you chances. But when the divine stepping in between the two and puts them together, you don't have to be like this couple that they were putting together in the plane and they had to sit next to each other. And they went to the steward. So they say like, we cannot sit to each other. And it's like, no, there is nothing else I can do for you. So they have to sit together. They have to fix their situations. And instead of going to the relatives and see the relatives, they rent a hotel room. And ever since then, they has not been separated. Do you really want to go there? Is the questions though. And this is why look inside of you. Fix that separation from your true self. Fix your inner child, fix your heart, fix your situations, fix your empathy, fix the love from within you, set a healthy boundaries, learn the proper communications, proper energy give and take. Learn all that. That's what you are as a twin flame. So you can become the example of this. You can send the energy out to others. You can go ahead and be this gravity that shares all these informations. The others can give you as an example, and they can take the lead and change this freaking world. Because right now, the way the world is, we know we're beginning to understand the world from now, probably like 10,000 years ago, when everyone screwed it up. Who screws it up? Everyone. That's why we're here. To stop screwing things up, from stop doing the situations that it is, and so on. But if the divine have to step in inside of it, separations becomes not an option. I hope you don't have to be like this. For some of you, this is gonna happen. you're gonna lose everything. You're gonna get into everything. You are gonna be told like, hey, there is divine fulfillment for you. Okay, but look at it inside. That is the inner work that you should have done. If you're in a relationship, you have not done the inner work, you're going to have to fix it within the relationship. But it has to be based on the core values of truth, honesty, decency, true love, and you to admit it to the other people. That's what this is. That's what the divine wanted you. That's what you want. How did you get awakened as a twin flame? Oh, you find out that you are soul and soul, and now you want to be happy because that is a what did you came for. Are you happy when with the other us? The only way you to be happy is when you make others happy. But the average people, they want something, they demand something, they need something, and they think that the needs, when it's fulfilled, they're gonna be happy. Bullshit. Talking about divine masculine perspective in here, it doesn't matter how much you're gonna be satisfied somebody's needs. They're always gonna have a needs until they don't develop from it. Then they learn their needs. That was just the energy hole. That the energy was just goes in and walk out, goes in and walks out, and they're constantly demanding the needs to be met. And if you cannot met their needs, or if their needs harming you, they have to learn. They have to learn. So Lorianne, the deal, sending the love. Yes, sending the love to Diamond B. And for it, I just learned today that I'm going to be the grandpa of a boy. That is another things that I'm sharing. Healthy wise, I'm much better than the last 2 days. I've been stuffing myself with meds. Seems like they're working. Taking antibiotics and vitamins and plenty of water. Uh, Working on me, soups. I've been bouillons and everything for. So, hi Erica, thank you for coming in. So that is, you need to understand when a divine step in, there will be no options. It's gonna be a force that you are gonna be putting in whatever you need to put it in. If you have to travel on the other side of the world, you will. If you have to be going to Antarctica, you will. If you gotta go into Greenland and freezing yourself out there, you're gonna go. If you're going to the Lakota Indians, you will. If you have to go to India, Australia, wherever you gotta go, the divine is gonna be push. The question is you don't have to wait for this push. Because when a separation becomes no options for you, you will understand. You should have listened to divine from within. So a lot of the twin flames, I wanted to make a video that look at it inside of themselves. Why you study this? What else you need to study? And that's what this live chat is about. And that's what I'm asking you. What else do you guys need? What else you have to be done? Whatever it's healing. I mean, we did a lot of healing work last year. Right now, this year, I see that whatever we did the last year, now it's paying off. It's paying off. People begin to be within the energy of the inner peace. That's what the main goal is. You to have the inner peace. Why you are alive. There is no better happiness than this, where your soul is at peace. You let it go of the whatever Maybe you let it go of toxic relationships, toxic energies, toxic situations. Maybe you lost a lot of money. I know some people who actually gave, and things are not changed. Sometimes you helping a lot of the people and so on and so on, and it doesn't work. It's not a one case. It is a lot of cases because you want to make the other person happy. You want to do it at these situations, but it's about you. You to find the inner peace within your own inner self. Then you master it, the twin flame from within you. You master it yourself. You become the wise inside of you. You using the divine masculine energies that pushing you, giving you this energy, giving you this power, you to go over there and you do the things. At the same time, that gives you the feminine energy, that it's caring, compassion, understanding, love, and you combine it both. Now you're the twin flame within you. You carry the both flames within yourself. You carry the masculine and the feminine energy. So now you are ready for it. Let the divine does its work because the divine has the plan. The divine has the situations. I know currently there is no retrograde planet. A lot of you gonna be feel like I don't feel energy. I don't feel this. There is no 5D. There is no. It is about action time. What you have learned in the past retrograde season, you to perform, you to prepare yourself to do the right things in the earth. You to go ahead and do the things that you should have done long time ago. You to go ahead and perform here and let the rest to come into the divine. Let the rest to come into the divine. I've been working on a lot of different projects at the same time. If any of you need some help, you guys can come reach me out and so on. Ever since I'm back from Spain, I've been a little bit stuffy nose, throat, hard to talk, and so on, but working on to get it better. But you don't have to wait for the divine that comes in. You don't want the soul that screams at you. When you come to the point that this energy of you have to connect to your twin flame, you are angry at them. You are, why did I always have to deal with this? Why always that for this? And so on. Never contact your twin flame when you're angry. Period. Period. Doesn't matter circumstances. Doesn't matter the situations. Keep on going. If you have to, you do. But the divine knows when you're ready and they're ready from within. So put yourself together within these energies because you don't want a divine interventions. Because when the divine steps in, they are gonna do the things. They can hit you with sicknesses. They can hit you with no money, no job, and your twin flame is gonna come in all the time from within you, and you're like, "What did happen in there?" And God's gonna comes in at 3 o'clock in the morning. He's like, "Do you remember? Do you remember?" You don't want to get into that point. Yeah. Hi, CJ. Thank you for coming in. Yeah, because the soul whispers so many times, and at the end, Don't make it roar, because when the soul begins to roar, behind the soul is God, the universe, your destiny, and they are calling you. So whatever you do, whatever you did, and whatever the situations, work your personal stuff first before you go within. But if you're already within, working it together. If you cannot work in it together, then learn how to work from within. Because the internal wars, I find out that the most of the twin flames, they are in separations because of their internal wars within themselves. And they bring that internal war within themselves to their twin flame. They're fighting their twin flame. They're boxing matches, their energy matches. There is a aggravations. There is all this and so on and so on. There is could be even harder stuff. But yeah, there is no way around it. Just do it exactly. But where you have to do it first, you. That's what this is. Your personal development, your personal maturity. A lot of the twin flames have not matured yet to use the wisdom to understand before they act what their action will do, to work with the divine energies within them and corrective actions of go ahead and change themselves from this human based, ego based, animal based personality to a energy, gravity, divine personality from within. That's what it is. Laziness is one of them. A lot of the people getting the informations. Oh, I know what to do. Have you done it? Most of the people not. I'm so proud of some of the people that I see their progress. There is a progress in there. But when the progress is there, they're like, yeah, we got it done. Really? It's not. The inner work, it's constantly does. But the more you evolve from this society programming that works and evolve with the divine, you're replacing the programming from within you with the divine, the better lives become, the better it becomes. And you know it by what? By the inner peace from within your soul. That's what this goes in there. And when you have your twin flame to next to you with that inner peace within the soul, there you go. Here is your union with inner peace. Now you embody that energy. You're gonna be embodying it, this union from within. You're not gonna have the fights. You're not gonna have the things. You're not gonna have the struggles. You begin to work together from within because you already know the suffering. You already know the pain. You know the price you paid, and so on and so on. But if your twin flame is not changed, they haven't begin to change from replacing and healing the inner child, replacing their behavior patterns, replacing their situations from within you, then yeah, you have to do it on your own. That is it for the twin flames. They have a single missions. They ain't gonna be single. That's it. Hands done. It's done. It is what it is. It is the situations from it. But if they have a divine mission from within, you cannot escape that divine missions. If you sign on a contract before he came here with the divine upstairs, you sign a contract. You are gonna be put in there. Some people they don't have a contract. They sign the contracts here with people. They serving the universe. They sign contracts here. Okay. He came without contract because he's like, I'm gonna go down there to help. I'm gonna go and see. I'm gonna act on the base of the situations. I'm gonna be learning to adjust according to the situations and so on. But if you came here and you met your twin flame and you got all these circumstances inside of it, there is no escape. And Grande, you're so much within this. You're totally corrected because I know some of you I talked to. I know guys. All right. I think that's what it is going to be in order. I want to give you a little message right now of the upcoming energies. Use your divine masculine energies as a twin flame. Stay away from drama, negativity. Uh, don't make really decisions on the based out of emotions. Make decisions of divine authority from within you. Now is the time you to go ahead and help your feminine energies from within to rise up within the feminine energies the way they should be: compassion, peacefulness, caring, loving, feminine energy, removing this power from within. So when you do this, you're gonna do great. Okay, you're gonna go do great. All right, guys. Now, if you have some questions, you can ask about it. Jennifer, hi. Glad to see you here. I don't think we ever finished learning. We're actually going to know there's always more to learn. Yes, there is always more to learn, Grande. And yeah, if you've been here in the channel for a while, I'm so glad you joined the Facebook chat group there. And looking at within this, the more we learn, the more understand how much we don't know. But at the same time, we are understanding how much wrong way we were taught, we were programmed from parents, from culture, from religion, and so on and so on. Now we understand it and we're shifting, but we have to shift ourselves. We have to change ourselves. And then we understand how much more we don't know. Because the more we know, we see the next step. Then we're getting into that step, we see the next step. And we're understanding where we've been and how much we did. But we also, by doing this, we become an examples for the rest of the people in the community how to get better. And when you start working with the inner peace, you need to understand the next level after you achieving the inner peace. It's achievement of wisdom. You become wise. You're gonna be mastering the wisdom from within together with the divine. That is the next level, guys. It's coming. Okay. You guys know it. Some of you already deal with it. All right. CJ, when I accepted that I couldn't control my TF, I let it go. I opened the door to go with and start healing my wound. It's not been easy, but the peace I am now, I will trade it. I wouldn't trade for anything. Exactly. This inner peace in our soul, everyone wants to achieve it. From the person who is living and fighting every day for survival mode to the billionaire, gazillionaire who is worried about how much more money, how much more power he has to gain. But it doesn't matter how much money and power they can gain, they cannot gain exactly this: the inner peace from within, the peace from within themselves, to stop the inner wars from within themselves, to stop wanting it more. The person who is in survival mode is like, you know what? I'm gonna be go ahead and get and create an actions. I'm gonna go ahead and improve this. I'm gonna improve that. So I don't have to be in a survival mode. I want my peace. The average person is the same way. I don't want to be go out there and struggle in lives. We are their example, guys. As a twin flames, we're an example to everybody by achieving that energy of inner peace, by sharing it to them, by being out there, being involved within the community, by giving it into the community. That's what you came here for. But that's what this. That's what it is. And yes, it's unreplaceable. You can't buy that inner peace with tons of money. It's achieved through the inner work from within you. You just stop fighting for being right or whatever it is. Because you understand whether the people are in fight within them, they bring that fight towards from within you. And you're like, I don't need your fight. I don't need your fight. I'm inner peace and love. I'm building my wisdom from within me. You have fight, you have situations. Go fix it. All right. Any of you have any clever idea what are we going to talk about it tomorrow? I want to know. Giving you a heads up, I want to know, guys. What do you missing from within you? What is your missing parts that you need to work on it so I can help you out? What is your needs? Okay. Granted, yes, the peace with ourselves is worth it. All the problem. Yes, it is. I'm so glad you feel that. Yes. And I'm happy with the success of some of the people here. So, guys, thinking about it, what are you missing? Like you have something. 144. Oh, wow. Jennifer. Yeah, I think so. Here it's 444. I think I saw it at 144 today. I was working on my projects. It all of a sudden something tell me, look the clock, and I saw it 144. It's coming. Things are coming. Things are working out within the divine, and divine knows what he's doing. Okay, but when you're in inner peace, you can be able to hear what the divine is telling you. Right now, it is this murky time, a little bit of this shift back into the direct planets. But if you got the learning from the retrograde season, you apply it now. Oh boy, you know what you're doing. Hi, Margot. Thank you for coming in. So, if you have some questions, ask for it. If not, let's close the chat. And you guys, I want you to think about one thing. They have to wait on the divine to push you because the divine already has pushed you by awakening the soul vibrations from within you. And you already have everything you need. That awakening of the soul. All you have to do is converting yourself and listen the soul from within you. You to remove all this rest of the situations within yourself. You put a spiritual soul pillars inside of you and go with the wisdom. My children needs the parents our forgiveness and admiring our faults when they were little. This is I'm dealing to a past karma. Eric, actually, this is a very good position. How to heal the karma that you built with your karmic, with not understanding what it is. This it is a great thanks. This is a great topic, Erica. It is about to tell the children, teach, educate them. Go ahead and show them the gravity of the way the human being is. Explain it to them how they operate. Talk to them and tell them, I did not know, but that's how it operates. Create this like a stories, explain to them the real energies and so on. And when you said, like, I didn't know all this when I was growing up because of my parents, I didn't know about it, but I want you to know because that's what it's coming. And you tell them I was wrong about this, I was wrong about that, I was getting all this. And you guys should learn to admit your fault. So this is a good thing, but that way it's healing the karma. If you think this is going to be a good topic, or if the chat wants to have this as a group topic, Erica, because you're not the only one deals with this. There is quite a few people are dealing with this. Some of them are grandmas. We're talking about the other side there. When the grandma is like, I haven't solved this issue, and I see there were effects on my daughter and my granddaughter. There was a lot of this. It was the last year. So if you, the room wants to talk more about it and create it as a topic uh, for, that is a great thing. You guys choosing it. I'm just here for you, right? I'm here for you. You need to understand that when you tell all this to the kids, they're gonna have internal conflicts. They are going to have internal conflicts from within because they have to fight the previous learnings, the wrong things, and now you tell them the good things in there. So that's what it is. Thank you, Grande. I appreciate it. All right, guys. All right, let's share the love and the light, and I will see you tomorrow, and we'll see for what we are gonna be talking about. All right, guys, because there is so much, we have to move forward into the real world and to move forward with this in its actions, not just words. First, you read the lesson. Second, you practice the lesson. And that's what this is. It's time for practice, guys. That's what it is. All right, guys. Erica, if you're not tomorrow in the chat, that's fine. I'll pick it up something. I believe that the topic, Erica, that you need is gonna come in pretty soon. So wherever you are available, I would love to have you here because you are one of the most honest people that sharing the information here, and it will be nice for the chat to get it on the first hand. So we'll pick it up. I'll pick it up some topic and we'll manage it. When you are here in the chat, we can make that as a topic. Okay. You know how deal works with everybody. It's not about pleasing everybody, but it is to work within you guys. All right. So let's share the love and the light, guys. And I love you so much. And thank you for coming in, guys. Be love always.